The sign of the cross is one of the most familiar gestures in the Catholic faith, yet one of the most misunderstood. To many, it's simply a routine motion made at the start and end of a prayer. But in truth, it is a powerful profession of faith, a prayer in itself, and a reminder of the greatest mystery in Christianity, the Holy Trinity and the cross of Christ. When we trace the sign of the cross on our bodies, from the forehead to the chest and from shoulder to shoulder, we're not merely performing a symbol. We are invoking the presence of God Himself. The words, "In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit," are a declaration that everything we do, every thought, word, and action belongs to God. The gesture begins at the forehead, where we invite God to dwell in our minds and guide our thoughts. Then to the chest, where we ask Him to fill our hearts with love and purity. Finally, the movement from left to right shoulder symbolizes Christ's victory over sin and death, transferring us from darkness to light, from despair to hope. In those few seconds, we proclaim the entire story of salvation. The sign of the cross is also a shield against evil. Saints and exorcists throughout church history have spoken about its power to drive away demonic forces. Saint John Vianney once said, "The sign of the cross is the most terrible weapon against the devil." When made with reverence and faith, this simple act becomes a declaration that we belong to Christ, sealed by His sacrifice on Calvary. We must remember, too, that making the sign of the cross unites us with the whole church across time and space. Every saint, martyr, and believer who has ever called on the Holy Trinity has made this same sacred gesture. It's a sign of belonging to something far greater than ourselves, the communion of saints and the family of God. Sadly, in our busy world, many Catholics make the sign of the cross carelessly, as if swatting away a fly. But the saints remind us to make it slowly, reverently, and intentionally. When you bless yourself, do it with love. Feel the meaning in every movement. Let it be a prayer, not just of your lips, but of your soul. So, the next time you make the sign of the cross, pause for a moment. Realize what you are doing. You are declaring your faith, calling upon the power of the Holy Trinity, and placing yourself under the protection of Christ's cross. It is not just a beginning or ending to prayer, it is a prayer. If this reflection deepened your faith, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful Catholic teachings, prayers, and reflections that help you grow closer to God every day. May the cross of Christ always be your shield and your victory.